So, guys, today episode 7 of Spy Family dropped, and what an episode it was. Title episode was called The Target's Second Son, and it was just basically about centered around Anya and Loid trying to get her to apologize to Damien. But I really liked this episode just because it was just really funny. Definitely some hilarious spots. But as we see that Anya still going through it with what she did in last week's episode, and punching, knocking down Damien, not so much knocking out but knocking him down, and of course wondering the repercussions behind that, this, that, and the third. But Loid basically was just telling her, like, look, we need to get you to apologize. So of course Loid wanting to continue his mission with getting his introduction to Damien's father, and with that, we see that Anya, she's of course, like, she's going through it, trying to wanting to apologize, but Becky, her friend, basically trying to not so much as looking to interfere, because Loid basically thought that she was trying to, because Loid is up here, he's here at the school trying to encourage her with stuff, but Becky was just basically telling Anya that you need to just stay away from Damien, this, that, and the third. But Anya wanting to apologize because she notices that Loid is there. She notices that her father is there. He's giving her hints, this, that, and the third, that, hey, you need to apologize. So many messages of saying sorry, seeing the word sorry. Him on the rooftops, holding signs and stuff, and having him shine down through the sun, and this, that, and the third. Just hilarious of him doing that. But as we find out, though, is that Anya is looking, as she's trying to apologize to Damien, that he is showing something different per what his friends were. His friends were just basically like, his buddy was saying, like, stay away, and you're gonna get yelled at by Damien, he's gonna do this, that, and third. But Damien here, we find out that Damien actually likes Anya. He gains some sense of attraction, affection towards Anya, even though Anya comes in front of him and cries tears of sadness and saying she's sorry. He took that as he has some type of affection towards Anya. Bright red face and everything, his heart, he's holding his chest where his heart is at, and he just can't believe it, and he literally he runs off because he just can't believe that he won't let his pride get the best of him, and saying he accepts her apology. More likely what I'm believing, he's going to say to her, like, I accept your apology, this, that, and the third, let's be friends. So he just runs off, and Loid there, he feels like the plan has failed, plan B has failed, or plan B, need to move on to figure out something else for plan B. And then back at home, they're actually going over math stuff with Anya. Now, me personally, I despise math personally. So, but Anya going through it, she's trying to figure out these math problems and trying to listen to Loid, but she can't help. Yor comes over to try to help. She can't help, and then eventually Anya ends up running off into her room, just upset, too overwhelmed. But with that, I definitely, as I continue to say, guys, as we continuously see the different changes between Loid and Yor, and them becoming more of a family towards Anya, towards each other, your husband and wife, father and mother towards Anya. It's just great to see them actually setting aside their individual spy and assassin traits to actually have more emotions, be more looking to really truly become a family for Anya. And we're seeing that here in these episodes continuously. It's just so great. And we're seeing that Yor and Loid are having these specific discussions on looking to be better parents towards Anya. But with that, see something interesting occur, that when Loid goes into the room, because Anya was in her room, she was actually studying, because she still wants to help Loid do his thing with his mission, that she fell asleep during the stuff. But she's murmuring stuff to herself in her sleep, you know, saying that she has to do her best to pass the test and stuff. But then she says, as Loid lays her down, you know, mama, please don't kill papa. Now I want to say that this was per what she was experiencing and seeing from last week's episode, but could this actually be her actual parents that she's talking about before she met Loid and Yor? That's something that I'm questioning, because again, she says this in her sleep, and I'm just curious, wondering, is she talking about Loid and Yor, or is she actually talking about her actual parents prior to them? You know, this is just something that's interesting, because they actually bring up, you know, her parents in episode 4. So it's just really just interesting where she had an emotional, very, very emotional response. So I'm just interested in wondering what's going to happen moving forward. But episode 7 was fun. It was great. It was funny. It was hilarious. I enjoyed this episode for today, guys. What did you all think of episode 7? Leave some comments in the comment section below. Let's talk about some things. Let me know your thoughts, your initial responses, and reactions to episode 7 for today, if you feel up to it. And I will hopefully talk to y'all next time with more Spy Family videos. Peace, guys.